Hello everyone, it's Melinda here with CatSmashPuzzles, and today we're going to do a unique puzzle. Or I guess a better way of saying it, a wooden puzzle. This is Charming Peacock by Woodbess. This was actually a birthday gift given to me by my parents, and I thought it would be a good introduction to wood puzzles because I actually don't have many. This is actually one of the two I have. I have another Woodbess puzzle here. This is the 3D paper lion. And I decided to do the Peacock one for this video because this one, while it is very pretty when completed, it's very difficult and it's white. And I have it on my white poster board. I don't think it would come out as nice as I'd like it to. But I just wanted to kind of show you the two wooden puzzles I have. I plan to add to the collection for sure. I do want to kind of explain a little bit about speed puzzling wooden puzzles. It's a bit of a different experience than a normal puzzle because the piece shapes are very, very unique, and I kind of will show you that here. So they usually have way more than maybe your normal 2 to 3 knobs. They also have little kind of type of shapes to them, like it's a flower, I believe. This one's a bird, and I'll do a close-up one of this in a minute. A lot of times wooden puzzles are a bit more difficult than regular puzzles on a smaller piece count actually because of the unique shapes that they are. So let me kind of show you the pieces here. As you can see, very distinct, a lot of curls around them, and again they have like a little bit of a flower shape to them. And this one's a bird, a hummingbird. So those are the type of pieces we'll be working with. And I kind of wanted to show you those close-up ones because it does make a difference when you're speed puzzling these types of puzzles. Now this is, I don't exactly know the piece count because again this was a gift to me from my parents, and I tried to look it up on where they got them and Woodbess, but I couldn't exactly find a piece count accurately. But based on, I've done these puzzles before, I'll be up front with that. I think this is about between 200 to 300 pieces. That's my guess, based on the times I have done on both of them. So the time I did on the 3D paper lion was about 1 hour 40, which is a very long time for a 300 piece puzzle. But again, this is a wooden puzzle, and it's very different. So yeah, I was expecting this one because of how hard it is. It's completely white. This puzzle, the Charming Peacock, I've done twice, and I like doing this one better because it's more colorful. And my first attempt was 1 hour 8 and 1 second, and my second attempt was 1 hour 3 and 30 seconds. So I haven't quite beaten the hour for this puzzle, and I think that this time around, my third attempt here, I will be able to get under the hour. So that's the goal for today. But I kind of just wanted to demonstrate the wooden aspect of these puzzles. I think they come out very beautiful at the end. Wooden puzzles will not show up too much on my channel for the sake that they're usually very expensive. And I do want to get hold of nicer ones. There's a couple on Amazon that I have saved in my list that aren't probably super expensive. But I do think that these were a good start to unique type of puzzles. And no one's speedrunning these puzzles at all. So I figured I'd try to start sprinkling in different types of puzzles. I think we can get under the hour. Let's smash it. 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 22 seconds. Just shy of our 1 hour goal. As you can see, when I was doing this puzzle, I was doing pretty good up until the peacock tail here, which is always the hardest part about this puzzle. In fact, I think it took me almost 15 minutes to just do the tail itself. The rest of the puzzle kind of came together rather smoothly. I really do like doing the wooden puzzles because of their unique shapes and just kind of putting it in place. Again, my least favorite thing about them is they're kind of loose, and if I move this too quickly, it will be kind of a mess. And there was one point where I put the wrong piece in, and I tried to pull it back out, and it messed up about 5 other pieces, which was unfortunate, and it probably took about 5 or 6 seconds for me to fix. But I kind of laid out all the shape pieces for y'all so you could see them all. While I didn't succeed in my hour goal, I did defeat my second attempt, which was an hour 3:30, and so I did do it a minute faster, so there's a victory there. Can't complain. Wood puzzles, again, are not really meant for speed. They're more for, if you like kind of that noise where a puzzle piece goes in, kind of that click noise. It does challenge your brain because it's the unique shapes, and it's also just kind of fun. But I really do like how these puzzles show up. To me, my favorite part is getting it all together and seeing the image. It is very beautiful. I hope to one day get some more wooden puzzles and speedrun them as well. There'll probably be a day where I get hold of a 1,000-piece wooden puzzle, which I think will be a disaster in time-wise, but will be a lot of fun at the end when I see the image. So that'll be something to look forward to. But I think as of today, my final thoughts are, I like wooden puzzles. They're not meant to be fast, but I think I'll eventually get it under an hour one day. I think for the time being, I'll probably stick with the regular ones for now, but I guess we almost smashed it. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.